in my IRA that I can bring in. They're gonna set up a draw system and all.
But I mean, that was the original holdup.
Right.
You were waiting on.
Yeah, I think we walked the property 2.5 months ago and just had to get over that hurdle, and we're past it now, and I'm ready to knock it out.
What is staff's recommendation?
I would do 89 days, if we extended to 89 days, and weekly checks.
Do you have a plan of action?
We do have a plan of action on file.
You can do more than that, you can do 90.
Let's do 89.
Well, I have a question on this, because this is drug out so long. Do you need 90 days? It sounds like you're there and you got it rolling. They put up 90 days, so do we need that kind of time?
Yes, you can put up new homes in 90 days. That's by plan, and everything gets delivered and just goes bang, bang, bang. We're dealing with unknowns in the property. Not as many as a lot of them, because we're taking it basically down to stuff. So I believe we can complete the project in that time frame.
In 89 days? Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay. Does staff need, if we make that motion, do you need us to authorize extending the permits because they were only good?
Yes, we do need to extend the permits, because the only permit that was passed tonight was the plumbing permit.
And they all expired on, this date, so we need to know if we reissue the permits, do we fee it, or we've already feed it?
I would think just, I mean, they've only been good for a couple of weeks so far, so I don't have a problem extending those without a fee to the end of the 89 days.
If they're gonna do the work.
Yeah, back
Yeah.
on it for over before.
Yeah.
We're on the project now. We complete our project.
You gotta start it first. We've been here a long time.
Again, we had to get the financing.
You're not the first one we've heard saying all that same stuff.
Well, we've been in the community for 20 years. We do 250 projects a year.
Keep locked out that needs to be gone.
That's you're not the first one to say that.
I understand that.
In his, for him.
Well, the main thing, just speaking for me, I mean, I'm glad y'all are here, I'm glad we are seeing progress, because, I mean, we were to the point where if we didn't have any progress whatsoever, as far as I'm concerned, it was going to get torn down. And that's just where we were, so I'm grateful that we're past that, and we've got progress. We just need to see it continue, as I think
It will.
conveyed.
But Marvin, typically on our permits, they're good for an extended period of time,
6 months.
but we don't want that to be the case here. Right?
No.
Question it, no.
No, because we know that.
That's just be part of the motion.
Yes. So I'm going to move that we amend the July 24th, 2000, the July 24th, 2018 substandard order on 1605 Montrose that was most recently amended on September 10th, 2019, that we extend for an additional, the order for an additional 89 days, and that as part of that order, that all current permits be extended at the end of that 89 days.
Second. Have a motion second, any other discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Item number 10, consider approval to enter into financing and government capital with resolution 995-2019 for capital purchases on the water fund, and including the remaining balance after reimbursement under the Texas Volkswagen Environmental Mitigation Grant Program funding contract number 582-20-1165-3W and number 582-20-11666-3W for the purchase of 2 garbage trucks and 1 street sweeper through the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality.
Mayor and council, I'd like to provide you a background discussion. Basically, Public Works staff, with your permission, applied for some grants through the TCEQ. It's the Texas Volkswagen Emissions Reduction Program that was administered by the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality. We applied for a replacement of 3 garbage trucks and 1 street sweeper, and we received the notification back that 2 of the trucks were eligible and the street sweeper was eligible. We provided in your packet a full background on all the equipment. We also, together with Mr. Gregory, decided from the budget workshops that to add in this particular package, we added, equipment that was needed in the water sewer side, and there was a Stanley hydraulic unit, 2 power pumps, and a Vermeer 800-gallon hydraulic vacuum excavator that we use to clean out manholes and things like that in this package. Package pretty lengthy. Mr. Gregory put it all together as far as the payments, but that's where we are at on the grant as far as we are eligible. The contracts are signed. We have not received the contract back. Once we receive the contract back, then we're eligible to proceed in that. And as I stated in the previous meeting, that we are, at this point in time, we're able to withdraw the grant if we want to withdraw the grant. We're not held by the grant right now. On that, with that, I'd like Mr. Gregory to take over. It's a joint memo where he built the financing program for the particular grant.
We did it in 2 different options to present to y'all. One was to do it with the trash truck, sweeper, the vacuum trailer, and the hydraulic tools and pumps, everything. A 5-year annual payment would be $109,989.48. That's at a 3.15% interest. If we done it on a 7-year note, that's $81,457.73 out of general at a 3.29, and then 10-year with $60,298.95 at 3.45. The second option we took, and we looked at the budget, and we think we can put all of the hydraulic tools into our current budget and not impact that. And it also includes removing the sweeper, which we'd hate to do because we get $67,000 on this grant for that sweeper. But in the generality that we did, the 5-year payment would be in the general $70,415, 7-year $52,161, and 10-year was $38,603. I ran the 5-year general, the 5-year budget that I had put together when I was presenting about the fire department this year, and showed you how it would impact the budget each and every year throughout that 5 years. And as I indicated in there, if the staff recommended the $67,168 to be reimbursed for the sweeper, and another $290,980. That's what we're getting on the grant for the garbage truck, and we recommended the 7-year option plan, which would impact the general fund $81,457.73, and that's at an interest of 3.29%. If we considered the 10-year payment plan on that, as I said earlier, it's $31,000. The deficit would be $31,481 in year 2. We pay nothing in this year, nothing whatsoever. The reimbursement will come back to government capital. There will be no money out of the city budget for that. But our first payment will come into year 2 of our 5-year budget proposal that I put together. If you choose option 2, we lose the sweeper, first of all, which is $67,168, but the 7-year payment plan that we're recommending on option 1 would now drop to $52,162 compared to the payment of $81,457 that I presented earlier.
What's the cost of one garbage truck, Marvin?
$203,755.
Yeah.
With the grant, what's the cost of 2 garbage trucks?
130?
No, both of them together.
No, you mean after the grant, the net?
Yeah, after the grant.
So it's 407 less 290,
Yeah.
so 117.
But I hate to see us go into a debt and special paying interest for 10 years. My thought is go in general, buy the 2 garbage trucks, put everything else on hold, and look at it again next year.
I don't think financially we can do that, Mayor.
But financially, can we afford to go in debt for 10 years, making these payments? Because by then, these trucks are wore out again, the grant may not be there